Hey guys, it's Kiana Montgomery, your mortgage goddess, and I'm here today to talk to you about jumbo loans, okay? Most people know that term, they've heard it, but they're like, what is it? Okay, I just don't know the specifics. We'll break all that down. But before we get to that, let's talk about why should you listen to me anyway? Well, again, my name is Kiana Montgomery. I've been a loan officer for the last 10 years, and I also have been in the real estate industry as buying homes and a landlord for the last over 20 years, and for the last 5 years I've been your fabulous Philly flipper, flipping homes in the Philadelphia area. So I'm very immersed in this industry and know a lot and want to share my knowledge with you, okay? So you can find my videos detailing my flips on Facebook under hashtag Fabulous Philly Flipper. I also want you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have a lot of informative videos there under Kiana Montgomery, Q-I-A-N-A. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube that I've personally done talking about things like what kind of documents do I need to get approved for a mortgage, where can I get the money for the down payment, how can I start building my real estate portfolio, and much more. So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get alerts when I post these informative videos, okay? So today, like I said, we're gonna talk about jumbo loans. Like I said, most people have heard of it and they're like, what specifically is a jumbo loan? Big loan, right? Obviously jumbo, but that's not the end of the description, right? So what exactly is it? So a jumbo loan is any loan amount that is over the conforming limit, okay? So you've got FHA loans and you've got conventional loans. Everybody knows that, right? But under conventional, there's two types. There's conforming and non-conforming, okay? So conforming is your Fannie Mae and your Freddie Mac, and they have a limit of what they will lend under their guidelines. Anything over that falls into the jumbo range, okay? So that limit is set every year. It doesn't change throughout the year. It's set every year a level that anything over that falls into the jumbo range and has a different set of guidelines, okay? So the different loan limits are different across the country, but in general right now, for most parts of the country, the loan limit is $647,200, okay? So if you go over that by $1, now you're in the jumbo range. Now we're not talking about the purchase price, we're talking about the loan amount, okay? So you could have a property listed at $648,000, but when they put the down payment on there, the loan amount still falls under the maximum limit. It's still a conforming loan, okay? So we're talking about the loan amount. So once you get that understanding that there's this difference, then it's like, well, okay, so there's this difference. What's the difference? That's what's important for you to understand. So the reason why I want to talk about this now is so important is because the home prices are jumping so fast that houses that used to fall in the conforming limits are now in the non-conforming jumbo space. So why is that important? Because the guidelines for conforming versus non-conforming or jumbo are different, okay? So most people would think, okay, I bought a home 10 years ago, and my credit was crazy, and my work history was good, but it was shaky. My income wasn't super high, and I had a really difficult time with the home buying process. I made it through, but it was like arduous. They asked for so many documents. But this time, when I go to buy a home, now I make over 6 figures. My credit score is like 680, 700. I've been at my job for a while, all these things, right? You figure I should have an easy time. I don't even have to talk to a professional, so I find the home that I want, right? Wrong. So the issue is this: it's actually harder to get a jumbo loan than it is to get a conforming loan. Why is that? Well, if you think about it, the jumbo loans are a bigger loan and they're riskier for the lender, okay? So they're going to want to really vet you. So I know people are like, how could the home buying process get any harder than it is for a conforming loan and FHA? But it is. So it's really important that you guys understand that distinction. I don't want you to memorize the loan limits and those things, because you may not be able to do that, but just understand that when you get to a certain level, that over that there's different guidelines, and you still need to get pre-approved and vetted deeply by a loan professional, okay? So I just wanted to put that out so realtors and home buyers can understand that once you hit over, in most areas, $647,200 for your loan amount, now you're in a different space and the guidelines are different. You definitely, even more so, need to talk to a loan professional. This also affects home sellers and listing agents. Why? Because again, if you list your house over a certain amount, now you're looking at buyers that have to do a jumbo loan. And jumbo loan process, it has more breakdown chances than your conforming loans. I know, it's like, what? They fall through more because the guidelines are so strict. So let's talk about how is it a little bit different. The minimum credit scores are higher for your jumbo loans than they are for your conforming loans, okay? That's one way. You've got to have more reserves, which is money left over than you would for a conforming loan purchase. So these are the type of things that you're like, dang, they got to have more money. You're already putting down more money, right? So the minimum down payments are higher for your jumbo loans, not just because of the amount, but the actual percentage. So typically when a conforming loan, you can put 3 to 5% down at a primary house. But on jumbo, you're starting at usually 10 to 20%. They want you to put more down because it's a riskier loan. Okay, so you want to make sure you understand these differences and the difficulties with jumbo loans versus your conforming loans when you're getting into this space. Okay, so if anybody has any questions about jumbo loans, give me a call, 267-701-1189. You can also find me on Instagram at Mortgage Goddess Kiana, Qiana. You can reach me there. You can also reach me on Facebook, okay? So I just want to make sure you guys are informed because these house prices are just going up so fast. They only change the limit one time a year. So if you're listing in the middle of the year and house prices have grown since the beginning of the year, your house may fall into that jumbo range, and you need to understand that there's a difference and talk to a loan professional like me or someone else. Not all lenders do jumbo loans. That's the other thing. Anytime you got a unique loan, you're talking about needing to start earlier with talking to people, okay? So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Signing off.